Three, two. Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again to the chat. It's another week, another closing day, and today we are here. Monday just closed, so we are back to review levels and see how much of um, what we expected is panning off on Friday from Friday's over uh, overview. Right. So today we've had this this level that I marked here that I wanted to see price take. Eventually we gapped and it was just taking straight away, right? I go to the EU. EU is almost at the target already. For cable, cable is almost at the target as well, right? So let's just quickly go into, well, the week is still now unfolding. Dollar is heavily bearish, and so I would like tomorrow this good depiction here that I did on Sunday. I'm still expecting the same, but perhaps it may not, price may not come back deep as the arrow is here, so I'll just delete it. Right, so moving on to tomorrow, I would like to see what price does. We have a big gap here plus the opening gap, a very big opening gap. So maybe once price it's likely you might see something like this going into the rest of the week, where price trades above the Monday highs into the opening gap, and then perhaps we'll see how price forms from there. Remember, we only have today and tomorrow for free, and then we have Fed's funds rate on Wednesday and then Thursday. So this is perhaps may set the high of the week. Wednesday, I'm not saying for sure, but once this news event is over, we'll see how price is reacting on the chart, and then we'll take our decisions from there. So tomorrow Tuesday, today, tomorrow Tuesday, uh, whatever price action we are witnessing is just ahead of the big news event. Okay, the Fed funds rate. So it is likely we may see consolidation ahead of the big news event. And then once the big news is out of the way, we would see how price is actually treating the chart, and then we'll take our decisions from there. All right. So let's just go into, I still remain bearish, but the entire uh, context is what hasn't been very clear now. We'll have to wait patiently to see what the price does before we can take our decisions from there. Right. So I will just straight away go to the H1 to see how today the day traded. So the market opened, gap down to the level, below the level, and then you could see that there was only some sort of consolidation for the rest of the day. This is New York opening, market consolidated during New York opening. No, this is the midnight opening, and this is New York opening. Price came back for the London high, and then we had this sell-off right on the M15. This is it. This was the trade. I monitored this. I did not trade it. I monitored this. I did not trade it. Once I saw price taking out the high of the previous session, I knew it was going to be sell-off because there was an SMT. This one did the same thing. However, cable did not cable did not sweep the London lows. Right, so it was imminent that price was going to expand for the time being. All right, so that's actually that. Let me see how we could have gotten on side of this. This is how I would have gotten on side of this. So after this candle close, I would have gone in on the open of this candle and then target that. That wasn't my. I didn't really spend much today chat at all. Let me see. This would have been okay. 1.8 R 1.8 R. Let me see. Could have gotten 2 R from that. But that's okay. It's only Monday and I was not in any way looking for a trade on that, on the measures because of the way and manner it is trading. And also coupled with the fact that we have news coming on Wednesday and Thursday, right? However, I got a trade on cable. I will try to explain that. Yeah, cable and EJ and GJ, right? So the gap down as well, and then this is Asian trading session, and then during a New York session it consolidated, and then we took out this low and closed above this other block, right? Closed above this other block. Yeah, right. Just do this for you to make it easy for you. So price comes back to take this one out and then closes above this. Yeah. So this is where I went in. Next candle open. However, I was looking at this one. I wanted to see price close above this level here to confirm my trade. So it was an early trade, sort of a risk year one. Let me show you. Price closed above this one. I was treating that as an order block. And then the next available opening candle, this is where I went long. This is where I put my stop. Why did I use this? I did because there was a fair value gap here, right? Price disrespected this and created this, and then we saw price respecting it here. So I put my stop loss here, and then my target is all the way here, the opening gap, right? The mid portion of the opening gap, right? So I am still holding this. I have actually taken some portions off and I'm holding this because anything at all can happen. Price action is still developing. And so I just want to be careful. This is not the trade I am looking for this week. So I just saw this opportunity on Gbpjpy and Euro Yen. Let me show you that of Euro Yen. Euro Yen did the same thing. Remember, I had this one, sell side liquidity marked, and then price came all the way to take it out. And so beneath that is usually going to be consolidation once price takes out a higher time frame liquidity pool, right? So why did I take the trade? Same way, once I saw both Gbp, JPY and Eurjpy doing the same thing, I was confident because the two of them are incongruent with each other. So check this one out, close above this, right? That's my order block. And then the next candle, we go in. We still have the same order block here. Price close above it, comes back to use it as a support and then expands, right? Here I have an alert set here. That is where I am expecting price to go to. Anything at all can happen. So I have also taken some partials on this one, and I have moved stops to break even. My position is around this area. I think it was around this area. Yes, around this area, right? This was my stop, and this is my right. Anything at all can happen, so I'm monitoring price. Whatever happens, now I have taken some partials and have moved stops to break even, right? But let me just show you that ideally, this is what I should have done. I should have waited for price to close above this and then go in here, right? But I was still monitoring price closely. Once price closed above this, I was expecting to see a fair value gap here left for future use, which we tapped in here, and price is now closing above this. So the current price action is favoring my longs. That is why I am still holding some of the position. QJ on the other side, I want to see price close above this down candle to confirm the longs has actually price has actually come back to retest the other block that was the inefficiency level that was left here. Let's take this out of the way. Price has come back to respect this here. I want to see it close above this, and then it will also further confirm my longs. All right, so that's about it for today. There's not much to be talked about on the majors. We shall continue to monitor price and then see how the week goes. Right, so I will see you if this video was any helpful. Remember to click the like button